Hello, everybody. Here, we want to form a polynomial whose real zeros and degree are given. The zeros are -2, 0, 5, and we also have a degree of 3. So to have a degree of 3, we normally have 3 zeros. And so the 3 zeros are right here, -2, 0, and 5. So all we have to do is to do the following. So let's call this polynomial p of x. And we're going to write the parentheses x minus, and then we're going to do x minus each of these zeros. So we have x minus, the first zero is -2, and then close parentheses times x minus, the next zero is 0, so we'll put x minus 0, and then close parentheses times x minus, and the next 0 is 5, and close parentheses. And this basically should be the answer. But to make sure that this is the answer, let's go ahead and multiply all this stuff out. All right, we have x minus negative as an x plus. So we have x plus 2 times x minus 0 is just x times x minus 5. Okay, now to make sure we have a degree of 3, we want to get rid of these parentheses. So to get rid of them, we have to continue multiplying this out. So let's do x times x plus 2. So we'll distribute the x right here. X times x is x squared, plus x times 2 is 2x. And now we'll go ahead and multiply this entire expression of x squared plus 2x by x minus 5. All right, to do this, we have to multiply each term by each term. So x squared times x is x cubed. And plus, next we have x squared times -5, which is a -5x squared. Plus, and then next we have a 2x times an x, which is 2x squared. And then we have a 2x times -5, which is a -10x. All right. Okay, now let's clean this up a little bit. So p of x is equal to x to the 3. We have a -5x squared plus the 2x squared. That adds up to -3x squared. And then we have a plus -10x, which is a minus 10x. And so here's the polynomial that I'm looking for. And since the highest exponent is 3, that means this is degree of 3. So the final answer should be p of x equals x to the 3 minus 3x to the 2 minus 10x. But now, to really check that this is the right answer, let's make sure that these zeros are -2, 0, and 5 on this polynomial that we just found. So let's graph this polynomial. Here we are. So it's x to the 3 minus 3x to the 2 minus 10x. And let's see, we need to have, let's recall what zeros we really want to have. -2, 0, and 5. All right. So let's see, is this -2? It is -2. and 0 is right here, and 5 is right here. So this is indeed the right answer. P of x equals x to the 3 minus 3x to the 2 minus 10x. All right, so that's how to form a polynomial whose real zeros and degree are given.